So branding works very, very well with marketing, public relations, and advertising. But they're very, very different things, so we need to understand how they work in relation to each other to use them effectively. So if you think about what advertising is the attempt to influence your audience by just screaming at anyone who's willing to listen. So whether that's in a brief message or a visual on a freeway, advertising is a very brief but repeated communication. Marketing is for people who've said, I'm actually slightly interested, I want some more information, and so they'll go to your website or gather a brochure. That's why it has more content, more photos, etc. That's marketing. It's much more direct. Instead of screaming at anyone, you're talking to a very particular group of people. Public relations is different because it's actually not about talking directly to your consumer. It's about talking to the people that influence them. So whether they read a specific magazine and listen to a specific editor, or they have friends that are influential, whoever the audience influencers are, that's the most important group for public relations. So it's the attempt to influence the consumer, but via a third-party influencer. You can imagine that all of those are communication mechanisms. They're ways of screaming at everybody, ways at talking at a particular person, ways at influencing the influencer. But what are you trying to say in all of those channels? What's the message? Who are you and why do you matter? That's what brand is. Brand strategy is the thought process you go through to ensure that every time you advertise, every time you do marketing, every time you do public relations, it's synchronized around a common concept.